freezing temperatures in Florida, extreme snowfall in Europe, and people claim the summer sport of golf in the it's supposed to be winter months in Prince Edward Island. But worst of all are the TV documentaries recently aired showing starving and drowning polar bears. Who really is the culprit behind all this? Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, fellow classmates, and Ms. Harris. My name is Sia Sharma, and let's all give a very warm welcome to global warming. Some questions that might be plotted in your head right now, maybe. So, what really is global warming? Is climate change true? And what can we do to help prevent it? It is the time to act, because yes, it is happening. Our environment is changing. Don't we all notice? Although, climate change is no longer a vague threat. A new poll recently conducted by a national newspaper disclosed that most of us, including our parents, have felt and experienced it. We want action, do we not? We are ready for sacrifices, but which sacrifices? What can we do? If we take care of the small stuff, the larger things will take care of themselves. That is to say, if we take care of small actions in our day-to-day life, then our climate will not be affected this drastically. I am positive that due to these tiny sacrifices, the days aren't far when the statement, greenhouse gases will be an extinct species instead of our own extinction. As David Suzuki, the world-famous environmentalist, once said, the most important thing any person can do to help save the environment is a simple one. Stop passing the buck. The David Suzuki Foundation also researched the most effective simple actions that all of us can take to help protect nature. They found that there are three main areas where all of us can do to help protect nature. 1, the energy required heating our homes. 2, the transportation we use to get around. And 3, the food we eat. Driving cars is the worst thing you can do to yourself and for the environment. Burning fossil fuels such as gasoline generates air pollution, which causes global warming. So whenever possible, leave the car at home. If you have to drive, then choose a small fuel-efficient car. It will use half the gas of a normal SUV, although it's the same number of passengers. We can also reduce the dependency on driving by living in a convenient location that allows us to walk to our schools, workplaces, and other regular destinations. Additionally, we will also save money on gas. This choice can actually make us healthier. On a per-person basis, we, the North Americans, are the biggest consumers of energy in the whole wide world. Our homes are the biggest culprits. Although average size of our Canadian families is decreasing, our homes are getting bigger. This means it takes more energy now to heat up our homes than a few decades ago. So let us all pass up these mini mansions and live in smaller, cozier places. While the effect of our energy consumption may not be real news to a lot of us, the food we eat does pack a surprise. Did you know the average meal travels 2,400 kilometers to get from our farmer's field to our dining table? Greenhouse gas emissions from that food transportation are warming our earth. But again, we can make change in this by choosing local produce that contains fewer chemicals used to preserve the food for long-distance shipping. This will also keep our local farmers in business. What we eat is just as important as where it came from. Meat production uses a tremendous amount of water, energy, and land. 10 ounces of meat, for instance, requires 85 times more water to produce than 10 ounces of potatoes. So why not try switching to meat-free meals just once or twice a week? This small sacrifice will help preserve our green spaces and make our diet healthier too. We all must take the responsibility for our planet. It's the only home we have. Transforming the economy into one that rewards conservation instead of destruction requires these tough sacrifices. Are we ready for them? Each and every day, we make choices that affect our own future. Let's all come together and make the right decision.